Everyone, Wednesday the 6th of March. We're still in sunny Hungary. I'm just, I thought it's worth just showing all sides of the full-time travel experience, because I love to be showing you lots of exotic and smart locations by beaches and mountains again, but there's obviously another side to travelling as well, which you've got to anticipate to a certain extent and work around. It's when things go wrong, which obviously they can do from time to time. So I'm just walking up to the garage where the van still is. It's been there now 9 days, but as far as we know, the part that we were waiting for arrived on Monday, so 2 days ago, and they told us there was a day of work to do, a day plus whatever. And what happened was, we were expecting the part to be delivered. The lead time date was actually for tomorrow, Thursday the 12th, so we're a bit ahead of the curve on that, which is great. That's helpful, but here we are, sort of probably, I think 48 hours after they started work on the van. I've had very little communication. It's not their fault, they don't speak English, I don't speak Hungarian, so what we did have was an email yesterday. I chased them up, and the guy sent us some photographs, basically showing the van in the workshop, and apparently indicating that the part had arrived. So we were quite buoyed yesterday. So there's plenty of money around Hungary, by the way. This is a quick aside. You can probably see behind me McDonald's over there somewhere. There's a Lidl, Tesco, KFC in town, and there's a beautiful Porsche 911 I'm just walking past. So it's quite a mixture of haves and have-nots, but which country isn't these days? Anyway, we were quite excited yesterday, thinking brilliant, we're back on track. We've got 10 days accommodation, and tonight, Wednesday, is our last. It's the 10th night, so we'd already started to make provision before yesterday of if we need to extend our stay, which may still be an option, of course, a necessity. But since yesterday morning, we've heard nothing at all. So I chased him up a couple of hours ago, just before lunch. Trying to be patient, but we've got to make a decision soon whether we book the accommodation for a bit longer. And tomorrow's Thursday. Before you know it, we're staring the weekend in the face again. So although a few days ago I was fully expecting to be here till next week, and that might be the case, and if it is, so be it, as long as they fix the damn thing. So yeah, I'm on my way up now to see what they've got to say. But just to continue a bit, Hungary, I find it an interesting place. I think my take on it is, from what I've learnt, the economy's in some difficulties, probably worse than the UK in terms of interest rates. Right now are 9%. They were 12% not long ago, and there's been a lot high inflation, much worse than the UK. I think the currency was actually devalued as well at some point because they're trying to encourage foreign investment. But from I'm walking about now, I feel really safe, apart from that dog. Really safe. I get the feeling that you see the police patrols going up and down, just cruising around, even in quiet streets, and I get the feeling the police have or the authorities in general maybe have got a healthy grip on the place. And I've not seen any. Saw one idiot driving his car fast into a car park yesterday. That's the first sort of tiny indiscretion we've seen. There's a big railway line runs through the town, and it's got these level crossings just with a simple barrier and lights, and everybody's absolutely super disciplined. Nobody moves, even when the train's gone, nobody moves until the barrier's fully up and the lights have changed to white. Just things like that, which makes me think that, you know, there's no sort of idiots knocking about, I don't think, too frequently, or certainly not in sight anyway. We found the Hungarians to be absolutely fine. They're a bit sort of kind of hard-faced a little bit when you walk past them in the street, say hi, sometimes they just look at you. Others do have a little chat. I've spoken to a few people in English, especially when you've got the dog. Obviously your dog makes you a friend with everyone. But I'm just coming up to the garage shortly, so I've done my little prayers, hoping for the best, and let's see where we get to. I'll update you shortly. So just arrived at the garage, and there she is. The van's in the car park there, which I don't know whether that's good news or bad news, because I wasn't expecting to see it still in the workshop, I guess. But the fact that it's there might be good news, but it's a bit odd that we've had no update at all so far. So let me see what they have to say when we get inside. Okay, so as you can see, smiling a bit. Difficult afternoon that was. I've been sat in the Fiat garage at Sheerfork for 3 hours, hardly any communication. To be fair, it's not their fault. They're busy guys, and ultimately what happened was, whilst I was there, they test drove it twice. They'd already finished the work, as I understand it, and eventually got out and have driven back to the apartment block where we're staying. And it all appears well. The van's driving okay. So, and the final bill was just a few quid more than they'd originally quoted. So 2,200, slave cylinder, top and bottom cylinder, they said, and reprogrammed the clutch and all the things that I needed them to do. So hopefully, fingers crossed. We're certainly now going to be packing up tomorrow, and then setting off, we think, through Romania. We're going to vary our course, because we were going to go through Serbia and then Bulgaria, but I think what we're going to do is buy the vignette, hit the motorway in Hungary, because the roads are really bad. Probably the same in Romania, which is where we're going to go through now instead of Serbia, just really to stay in the EU and just reduce any further risk. And we'll have to work it out, but we should be in Turkey in about a week. So all being well, we're going to have a couple of beers now and celebrate. So hopefully all's well that ends well. Cheers.